When did you know you were an artist?
I feel like I always knew. I used to draw a lot when I was a kid. Walking around the High Museum, looking at all the art, and I was just amazed by all the beautiful art that I saw. And so I was like, I think this is really dope, but I feel like I can do it. Let's do it.
Getting directions to High Museum of Art.
For me, success looks like, me being able to create every day and spreading that message of freedom through creation. So if I can do that and create when I want, however I want, that's what success looks like to me. Where it all started. I love the how they always have some good stuff here. Like getting some inspiration. I came back this year, so it's been a couple months. But prior to that, it was 2017. Like that was the last. When I left, I haven't been back, except for I just came back right before I went to Miami for an art battle. I did a little detour and stopped here on the way down there. Look at this piece right here. Like, I love the detail in this work, the way it kind of like the clean lines. Because I do impressions and I don't draw, it's like building a structure. And so I always equate my art as like building something, because I'll start with one layer and by the time it's finished, it looks like a completely different structure. This is one of the first pieces I saw when I came to the High Museum. It's just the way this contrast of the dark color and then that pink, the way the pink pulls through. It just kind of pulls you in and you want to get close to it and look at it. I think art should most definitely pull you into it. So like, no matter what type of art it is, I think it has to capture your attention. So a lot of my art is very textured, and the idea is to pull you across the room to come and see it. And this work most definitely does that for me. So when I first walked up to this one, or what drove me to it, it looked like a quilt to me. My grandfather's sister used to make a lot of quilts. And I think that's what this reminds me of. It looks like a quilt, but also you can see the faces in it. And it's textured too.
What is that?
Oh, it is a quilt. It's on quilted fabric. So it is a quilt. That's amazing.
What makes something art versus something that just thrown together?
That's a good question. I think it depends on the person viewing more than anything. Because what's going to be art to me is going to be different than what may be art to you. So I also think I think it depends on the viewer and how it makes the person feel. I do think that there are some pieces that make you feel something, and then there are some pieces that don't. And I think the ones that pull you in, whether that feeling is good or bad or indifferent, like as long as it invokes some type of emotion, I think that the art has done its job. Layering, texture. The way my art makes me feel creating it is most definitely rewarding. It would be great to be able to sustain myself with my art and not have to have a 9 to 5. So that's what I'm transitioning over into is, creating the art. I want to be able to create full time.
So when you come in the art store to figure out what you need, what's on your mind?
It's most definitely a spiritual thing for me because I just go where I feel myself led. So the colors, sometimes I have an idea, but I just go and get the colors that speak to me. So one thing with oil is it dries so slow. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to do some markers. Let's do it.